close to his thigh. So to open up space, I pull with my left and I push with my right. I pull with my left hand and I push with my right. Notice, now there's space here. I don't want his elbow right here. I pull with my left, I push with my right, now there's space here. Once I do that, I keep two hands on the arm, I tuck my elbow, my tricep is gonna go deep right on his thigh. I tuck my elbow in, my tricep goes deep on his thigh. I tuck my elbow in, my tricep goes deep on his thigh, and then I tuck my head. Then I tuck my head. I have to tuck my head. A lot of people don't tuck that elbow and that head deep enough. Tuck the elbow and head. Once I tuck the elbow and head, then I'm gonna kick over and I'm gonna roll across my back. The crucial point of this move, there's a lot of them, but a few crucial points of this move. I have to control his hips with my hips. I have to get him in what we call the saddle. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. Another crucial one is my left knee. My left knee has to stop his hip. My left foot's gonna plant in the mat. My left knee is gonna catch his hip and stop. So watch this left foot and this left knee as I roll across. So I tuck my elbow, I tuck my head. As I start to roll, this left foot right here, it's gonna plant in the mat, and my left knee is gonna stop his momentum as I'm rolling. I start to roll. This left knee's kicking out far, and this left foot's gonna plant. So as I roll, left foot plants, left knee, stop this hip. This left knee is crucial. Left knee, stop this hip. If the left knee isn't planted up, the left knee's down like this, you'll just keep right on rolling. So I have to get this left knee up to stop that initial momentum. Also, this knee, my right knee's pointing toward the ceiling, my right elbow and right knee are touching. Put this leg down just for a second. My right knee and right elbow are touching, right here. This is locking out this hip. It's doing this to that leg. Even if I have this left knee up and my elbow and knee aren't touching, he'll high leg that leg out and kick out and get out from there. So both knees face the ceiling. This knee stops the momentum. This elbow and knee are acting as a hand trapping this hip right here. Both hands still on the arm, and I'm looking for my back points. So crucial points of this move, both knees facing the ceiling. My left knee's got to catch his hip. My right elbow and right knee touch around his leg. They grip around his leg to stop stop him from high legging out. So again, I catch the wrist. I'm gonna pull with my left and push with my right. I have to open up space. Pull with my left, push with my right. I tuck my elbow in and I tuck my head in deep. My tricep is on his thigh. My head is tucked in deep. From here, I'm gonna start rolling. Again, notice the left foot. The left foot is gonna plant. My left knee is gonna find his hip. My left knee is gonna find his hip and block. I roll. My left knee found where his hip was. My left knee finds the hip. My right elbow and right knee are touching. And I'm right here looking for my back points, looking for my count. A thing I see a lot of people mess up on is they don't tuck their head and their shoulder. They stay perfectly in line with them, and they try to just roll straight across their back. You will never get him into the saddle. That saddle position is when his hips are in my hips right there at the end. You'll never get him in the saddle. If you go like this, you don't tuck your elbow, you don't tuck your head, you try to roll just like this, you're gonna roll straight across your back. Nothing's gonna happen. I have to roll on an angle. I have to tuck that elbow deep, tuck that head deep, and roll at an angle to get his hips in my hips. So, I get the wrist. I pull with my left, I push with my right, I tuck the elbow, I tuck the head. Look, I'm gonna roll first and then I pull him toward me. I start rolling first and then I pull him. Notice, I'm at an angle here. See the angle I'm at? His hips are coming in. This is right here is the saddle. I'm controlling his hips with my hips. Both knees are facing the ceiling, elbow and knee touching, two hands on his one arm. I'm looking for my back points. One more thing. A lot of people like to do this tilt. I hate this tilt. I don't think it's good at all. They like to go through here. They like to jump across and catch this thigh and roll across their back. And this hand is keeping this in. This hand is stopping that momentum. The only thing I don't like about this one is I have one hand on his arm. If I'm rolling across my back in the sport of wrestling, I want to be safe about it. If I have one hand on his one arm, as I'm rolling across my back, I don't feel too safe. If that lock breaks, I'm on my back. But if I have both of my hands controlling his one arm, I feel a lot more comfortable. So I don't like that jump through where you snake the arm through and catch that far knee near as much as I like two hands to his one arm. It just feels a little safer. Last time, we'll start hitting them. So I get the wrist. I pull with my left, I push with my right, I have to open up space. I pull with my left, push with my right, opens up space. I tuck that elbow in deep, tuck the head in deep. and a roll across. Also, real fast, a few variations that I do from here. Once I get the wrist, no matter what defense he gives me, I can get back points. So once I get here, let's say his elbow's out, I can't push my right and pull with my left, I'm gonna dig in an arm bar. I dig in an arm bar, I can jump across here, roll him back, get my back points like that with an arm bar tilt. Also, if I get this, he knows I wanna roll this way, he sticks his leg out straight, there's no way I'm gonna roll him over this post. So I use my elbow and my knee as a scoop. I go down, I act like I'm trying to roll, scoop with the elbow and knee, roll him straight back, right to back points. Also, if he goes down flat to his stomach, I can jump in here, I can split the legs, catch this knee, manually lift up his leg, step across, step around, put him on his back. And lastly, if he stands all the way up to his feet, if I do all those to him, he says, screw it, I'm standing up to my feet, I can do it from here. I block his foot, and I take him back, right down to his back. We're not gonna drill all those. Unfortunately, I don't have time to show all those in detail. I just want you guys to know, if you guys get this wrist, no matter what defense he gives you, if he's flat on the stomach, he puts that leg out, he stands up, he's on his hands and knees, you can get back points from here. All right? No matter what happens, you get that wrist, you can get back points. For now, let's just do the one I showed. The original, hold left, push right, tuck